Hey guys, it's Steez from NetsGC. Today, I'm going to be going over one of our NBA 2K League games. It's going to be the closing out 2 minutes of, I want to believe, week 1 in around the tip-off time. This is group play. But just kind of want to show you guys, we have some really good defensive rotations here towards the end of the game to help close us out. And as you guys can see, we're up a few possessions right now, and we just need a few more stops and maybe a couple more buckets to put this one away. So let's get right into it. So you guys see we're up right now, 74-67, 2 minutes left. We know we still probably have a couple fouls to give. I know we're not trying to give up threes right here, so I'm being very cautious, playing up pretty high. Okay, so right here, one of the first things you guys see, I know we've had this in another video, but we have a really nice reverse call, I believe from, I think Doc called this. I could have called this or Doc has. It doesn't matter. Your power forward or whoever's on ball can call this, but it's the same thing that we've said before. When you call the reverse, your man on ball, your defender on ball should run to the corner. I should be switching off the screen middle, so I'll actually do it once he comes up a little bit more. So right here, perfect. Okay, so your man on ball goes to the corner. I'll take over on ball, and then shots or whoever your corner player is, which is usually a center or sometimes a power forward, drops to the paint. So boom, almost immediately, Doc's in the corner, shots makes his drop to the paint, and now I'm on ball, and it looks like we have everything pretty squared up right here. Everything looks pretty caged. All right, and then here's the other point you guys got to realize. So once we make this switch and they go away from me now, and mind you, I'm a power forward guarding a guard, which is not ideal, but you can still do it as long as you have some good stick work. Right when they do this, and now I'm away from the ball, there's no point in me being up top on the wing, being a power forward, because I can't really help out with boards over here on the wing. So I call the switch with my other defender, my wing defender usually, and me and him just switch back, and now we have a big in the paint, a big out the corner, just in case a board kind of goes crazy and one of us needs to fight for positioning on a power forward or a center that we're going against. So they try to throw a steamer at me. I end up getting a pretty good contest. Shots isn't able to get the board, which is fine. We're still playing solid defense. Right now, we're honestly just wasting clock, which is totally fine. So right here, I believe we do another reverse call. So now I'm in the corner. Shots is going to be able to take over on-ball defense, and our shooting guard is going to run to the other corner. So here comes another reverse that's executed to perfection, I think. Boom. Shots gets a solid, decent contest, I guess. If you want to call it a ghost contest, you can call that. Little 5%. I drop to the paint in perfect timing. We get the box out. We secure the possession. And now there's a minute and 44. We still keep our lead, play great defense. That's about textbook reverse calls and rotations from a defense right there when you're not trying to give up any threes or any easy buckets. So I'm not too worried about the offensive side. We end up not scoring, which is fine. I end up fouling it just because I'm not trying to give him anything free. So we did lose our bonus foul, but that's fine. Back on defense. I know I'm telling my lockdown no threes. Okay, right here, I believe we were going for a Kings call, and how Kings works usually is it's kind of a big rotation. The court's really big on the NBA 2K League games, so this was a little bit tougher. But what Kings is basically your on-ball defender is going to keep working to the on-ball defender, even through the screen. I'm going to make sure this middle section right here, no shot goes up, and then I'm going to try to rotate to the wing as a power forward right here in the middle. And so right here, I make sure no shot goes up. Realistically, if you're the lockdown and you see this, you kind of want to hedge a little bit more to make sure this isn't an easy three. I'm not able to get over there. I end up reaching out of the play on accident, but Doc was going to help out with me. He was going to be on his way there. Luckily, Shots did his rotation, Streets did his rotation to the corner, and we ended up getting a block out of it, which is huge. Like I said, we're kind of just killing clock and playing solid defense at the time. We fake pass it, kill more clock. So right there, even though the rotation wasn't perfect, once there was a pass made, because that is the main goal, you're trying to just make them keep passing to the next person. He ended up passing it, and Shots ended up making a play in the paint, which got a huge block for us. That ultimately pretty much clinches this game. I should have hit this shot, I'm not gonna lie. I smoked that. But same thing, we're back on defense. Make sure we're manned up. Good, I'm not letting no threes go off. This is kind of not the smartest play for me. This is sometimes you just got to be instincts. I'm kind of expecting Doc to drop down quicker because Streets is here. He's our lockdown. But I just decided to just end this game as early as possible. And what I kind of thought here was, yeah, they could definitely dot my corner. I'm kind of hoping Doc's going to make it. But if not, I know everybody's telling their team in this situation, just take points, just take points. So they're probably telling Glenn, just take points because the center's running down clean. And I was like, you know what, let's just end this game. If he would have dotted this corner, it would have been wide open 3. But you know what, I said to drop my nuts and let's go get this steal and end this game. And yeah, we end up doing it, taking it home. And that was this game in our group play that we ended up winning. Hopefully that kind of helps you guys out with a little bit of rotation and just kind of what goes on in our heads while we're playing. So what we saw was we had 2 reverse calls. We had a King's call, and then we had an instinctive play there at the end for me going down for that steal. That's what a lot of it is at the end of the day. I mean, part of our defense this year in the 2K League was a lot of communication, with a lot of rotations that we could call, but just whatever made our job easier on defense to get stops. And then sometimes, like you guys saw at the end, sometimes someone just got to go make a play. There's not much to be said. I didn't say anything on that last play where I dropped and stole the pass to the center. Sometimes you just got to go make a play and end the game. I hope that guys helped you guys a little bit. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. I'm Steez from NetsGC, and I'm out of here.